You do not need an assault rifle.
So I found this video on TikTok recently, and I thought I'd just do a little reaction to it, give my thoughts and whatnot, as someone who owns an AR-15 myself. My name is John, but you guys can call me SB if you want, and you're about to watch a furry yap about guns.
Just because you can have something doesn't mean that you should have something.
Same can be said for pretty much a lot of things, actually. But in some cases, some people probably should have an AR-15.
I am from Georgia, and I am pissed off. There is zero reason for any civilian to have an assault rifle.
Alright, let's hear it.
You do not need it for hunting.
Well, yes, something like an AR-15 is not essential for hunting. It's still pretty useful. In fact, stuff like pretty much any intermediate cartridge, 5.56, 223, 5.45, 7.62 by 39, can be good for hunting.
You do not need it for protection.
Well, that's where you're probably wrong in a lot of cases. Say for instance, someone lives in a bad part of town. There could be gang violence or something. There could be someone trying to break in their house. Well, that's not even just a bad part of town kind of thing. Anyone can have their house broken into. Also, let's say you're out in the wilderness. You live alone, or maybe with someone else, but still, you're out in the hollers. You could very well use an AR-15 for self-protection against an animal. Say like a bear or a wolf. Now, 5.56, 223, whatever, not as effective against a bear for, well, self-defense and whatnot, but stuff like 308, 6.5 Creedmoor, 30-06, 300 Win Mag, those are all calibers that can be chambered in an AR-15, or an AR-style weapon, as you guys like to call it, that can be good for protecting yourself against a larger animal like that. Though 5.56 would probably do fine against something like a wolf.
There is no practical application for a civilian to have an assault rifle.
She keeps using this buzzword called assault rifle, and it is an actual term, but 99% of civilians don't own actual assault rifles. This is mine. This is my AR-15. It's from Palmetto State Armory. But, well, you see something. That is the fire selector. Right now it's on safe. Right now it's on fire. Notice how I can't really move it to this mystery third position. Now usually, on an actual assault rifle, what you're saying, there would be probably either burst fire or full auto. And because of the 1986 machine gun ban, pretty much any sale to civilians of a new full auto rifle is prohibited. And I think that's stupid, but yeah, assault rifles are extremely rare to come by in civilian hands, actual assault rifles. And for the record, AR does not mean assault rifle. It means Armalite rifle.
The fucking end. How many dead educators and babies is it going to take to get that through your thick fucking skulls?
Now let me ask her this. How many of those is it going to take for her to realize it's not a gun problem, it's a mental health problem? And what politicians are doing is fooling people like her into thinking that it is a gun problem and pushing an agenda. And taking advantage of tragedies like that recent incident in Georgia, or Uvalde, Sandy Hook, all this stuff. That's what I believe. And things should be more obvious by now that that's what's happening. I believe it's very tragic that people have taken advantage of the Second Amendment, which should be for protecting yourself against others, a tyrannical government, or foreign invasion. I feel it's very sad that people like to take advantage of that to hurt others in a meaningless way. And it is tragic, but I firmly believe that politicians and the mainstream media have just been taking advantage of tragedies like this to push an agenda to try and get people to live in fear so they can eventually chip away, hey, little by little until the Second Amendment is next to gone in this country. That's what I'm concerned about, because clearly people are falling for it. Now, please guys, tell me if you want me to make more videos like this, because I have been thinking recently I want to do some more long form content and not just constantly upload shorts, because, well, it's getting dry. My ideas are running out, and, well, I just want to do some more long form content. And I think this could be a good start for me, doing a series like this where I just kind of talk about or react to various videos I find on the internet. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Jesus loves you. Have a good one.